Fine. What happens to the friction uh, when surfaces are polished? What happened? It will be decrease the friction, and you are easy to move the object, right? Answer is B. Question number 23. What is pressure? Right? What is pressure? Answer B. The force applied per unit area. You know that the formula, right? Formula. What is formula? Pressure equal to force divided by area. You know that limits, sorry, units. Newton square minus meters or pascals. These are the units, right? These are the points. Force and area. Those are the things affect to the pressure. Right. There are 40 questions. We have 16 more. What is the total current in a parallel circuit of two branches carrying 2 amperes and 3 amperes respectively? There is 2 amperes, 3 amperes. The current flow will go to this side or this side. What happened? In this line, 5 amperes. This line, 5 amperes. You know that if there is a parallel circuit, current will be addition, right? 2 plus 3. Answer is 5 amperes. Simple questions, right? What is the formula of pressure? I mentioned before. Pressure equal to force divided by area. Answer is B. Right. What does Hooke's law state? It is the force applied to a spring is directly proportional to its extension. What it means? Can you recall the Hooke's law? There is this side you have force, right? Uh, I just write the newtons. This side you have ext extension. We can measure it via centimeters or millimeters, something else. Measurements of length, right? This is the proportional one. It is directly proportional its extension, right? If you are increase the force, extension will be increased, right? If you are reduce the force, extension will be reduced, decreased, right? And there are some things, there are some things, there is a elasticity limit. It is not proportional, but there is some elasticity level, and after this level, the spin will be never return to its original level. That could you remember that, right? Right. If you can't remember, you want to study about these things about springs, right? What does energy efficiency mean? What is energy efficiency? You know that the bulb is take 20 joules of electricity, right? This is electricity, and bulb A do a job 18 joules as light, as light. Bulb B do a job 10 joules as a light. The other things are converted to thermal energy. You need the light as just in a light source, not the thermal energy source. So this is the efficiency one, right? Bulb A is the efficiency one. This B is not efficiency. So it is what using less energy to perform the same task, right? Think about this. If the bulb is this bulb can if the bulb A is do a 18 joule uh, by getting 20 joules. This is give output of 10 joules and 20 joules. Now think about this one. Bulb A. Bulb A is doing a job of 20 joule. Bulb B is also doing a job of 20 joule. Bulb A needs 40 joules of energy, but bulb B just need 25 joules, right? So which one is the most efficiency one? Bulb B. It just waste on 5 joules. This wastage of 5 joules, but bulb A waste 20 joules. So using less energy to perform the same task, right? Right. Answer is B. Efficiency. Question number 28. What happens to the brightness of bulb in a series circuit if bulbs are added. Series circuit. What happen? Current will be getting decreased, so brightness should be decreased. Right? Never brightness this remains at the same. This is a series circuit. I mentioned if you want to underline this series circuit, not a parallel circuit. If there is a parallel circuit, you can select the answer C, but the brightness remains the same. But this is series circuit, so brightness should decrease. Right. More bulbs are added, right? More bulbs are added. If you removed bulbs from this series circuit, what happen? The brightness will be increased. Right. Question number 29. What happens to pressure when area increased? What happened to pressure when area increased? If you are increased the area according to the formula P equal to F divided by A. You know that if there is a tap, there is a tap. If you are keep finger in here, pressure will be increased, right? You less decrease the area, pressure will be increased. If you are remove your finger, it means you increase the area. Then what happen? Pressure will be decreased. So answer is B. Pressure will be decreased. Think about it from this example. What happened if you keep your finger to the tap or remove your finger? Right. Pressure will be decreased. What is the SI unit of pressure? Though there is no logic. It's Pascal, right? What? Which one doesn't act as a energy storage? Storage is not a source, right? It's not a it's not a source or it's not a translating one. How about generator? Generator is just a transfer. Many times of happened in generator. Generator transfer in chemical energy in the fuels. It's converted to electrical energy, right? It's just a transfer. This is the transfer, right? This is a transfer process, right? It's a transfer process. It's not a storage one. You know that food has energy. We take energy from foods. There is a practical. Could you remember? We are burning foods and measure how many energy stored in foods, right? Cell. We can store energy in the cells. Also, petroleum fuels. There is energy. Right. Next one. Why do tank trucks have a large surface area? What happens if there is a large surface area? Pressure is decreased. uh, what happens if pressure is decreased? It will be never sink. Sorry, never, no, it will be hard to sink, right? To decrease pressure on the ground and prevent sinking, right? If there is a very tiny surface like as your knife tip, right? It will be sink to the soil, right? Can't move, right? So answer is B. Which of the following in an energy efficient lighting options? Energy efficient, you know that LED bulb, right? Halogen bulbs is not. This is CFL bulbs is not. Condenser light bulb is not, right? Question number 34. If a force of 50 Newton applied over an area of 10 square meter, what is the pressure? What is the for? Write these things up. Pressure equal to force divided by A. What is force is 50 newtons. What is the area? 10 square meters. What is the answer? 5 Newton square minus meters or 5 Pascal. These things are correct, right? What is the answer? 5 Pascals, right? Keep it in your mind. You want to write these things. You can't calculate in your mind, right? It will be mistakes. So don't deduct your mark, right? Protect your mark, right? Score more marks, right? What is speed? What is speed? Elastic object that stores mechanical energy, right? Read the other answers. Other answers are very light, right? Rigid objects that cannot be deformed, no. A device that generates electricity, no. A type of liver, no. There are mistakes, right? What is equal to 1.1, 1.1 kilojoules? 1.1 kilojoules. They ask from us in joules. You know what is the kilo equal to? Kilo equal to 1000, right? 1000 times. It is equal to 1000 times. So 1.1 should multiply by 1000. Answer is 1, 2, 3. Answer is this. There are two answers. This and this. B and D are wrong answers. Now you maybe think about answer A or C. Answer is C. Why? They ask from us in joules. So you can't convert into its newtons, right? Joule should be joule. Joule never converts to another units, right? Joule will be never be amperes. Joule is the measurement of uh, Joule is measurement of energy, right? Uh, right. Why do nails have pointed tips? What happened? Pointed tip means nails means the nails are uh, we told us that we used to uh, hang out some things in your walls, right? We use nails. Nails have a pointed tips, right? A very pointed tips. What happened? It is easy to. A is reduced, right? Area is reduced, then pressure will be increased. Then it increase pressure and make them easier to hammer, right? If there is some not a pointed tip, it's hard to hammer, right? Question number 38. Which one is the correct ratio? What is the correct ratio? Mm, Answer A, right? Why are the other answers are getting wrong? You can't keep decimal points in the ratio. This answer should be the correct ratio for this is 3, 4, 40 multiplied by 2. No decimal points. In this one, you can simply the answer dividing by 2. 1, 3, and 4. What is this? Also, it contains some decimals, right? You have to multiply by 2. 10 to 22, 5. Right. What is ratio? Ratio is the simplest form without decimals. Right. Answer is A. Right. Now this is the last two questions. The paper has 40 questions, not 20. Right. 39. In a home automation system, if a light turns on when either switch A or switch B is pressed, it means what? If you switch on switch A, light is turned on. Switch B, light is turned on. Right? This is O switch. Look at this. There also have O. Right? Don't follow O to O, but there is some match. Right? This is not at every time, right? But you can. There is some special thing. There is O and there is O. But keep the logic is either switch O or A or switch B. You can use one of these switches, right, to turn on the light. This is O switch. What is AND switch? AND switch means both A and B should turn on. This should be turned on, this should be turned on, and the light will turn on. This is AND switch, right? Not switch is you don't have not switch. So we don't need to talk about this. Not as negative one, right? We have to learn it later, right? Question number 40. Which type of switches is used in car ignition system? What is ignition system? Is think about this. Start the car, right? Start in the car, where the both key and the brake pedals must be engaged to start the engine. What is both key and brake pedals, right? Both means and, right? If if you doesn't turn on the key, you can't uh, start the car. If you doesn't use brake pedal, at you can't start the car. You want to uh, fulfill these two requirements at the same time. It is and, right? Like a simple example, if there is a switch and B switch, these two things should be turned on in the same time. In and right, right. O means it may be A or B. If you are turned on A, turn off B doesn't matter. It will be this one okay, this one not okay. The bulb will be light. This one not okay. This one okay. What happened? So bulb will be turned. This is the end of this 40 questions, right? And then there are 40 questions about in your physics, right? You can answer now. Well, you have already answered these 40 questions. Now count your correct answers and multiply it by 2.5. Then you can take the marks of out of 100, right? Uh, right. This is the answer.